Argentina is the most prepared team for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Every World Cup has favorites. Some teams have the biggest stars, some have the best young talents, some have incredible coaches. Undoubtedly, France has the best attacks and Brazil has the best coach in this tournament. But there is one thing that separates great teams from champions: preparation. And when it comes to preparation, no national team seems to have planned better than Argentina. When Lionel Messi left Europe, almost everyone expected him to accept Saudi Arabia's massive offer. Reports claimed he could have earned an unbelievable amount of money. Instead, he surprised the football world by joining Inter Miami in Major League Soccer. Most people saw it as a lifestyle decision, but from a football perspective, it may have been one of the smartest career decisions before the 2026 World Cup. The tournament is being played mainly in the United States. That means Messi has already spent several seasons getting used to the country. The United States isn't like most World Cup hosts. It's enormous country, guys. Playing in Miami feels completely different from playing in Seattle. Texas has different weather from New York. Some cities are humid, some are dry. Travel distance are massive. Even stadium conditions can be different. While many players will spend the first few weeks trying to adapt, Messi already knows the country, the stadiums, the travel routine, and the climate. Will that alone win Argentina the World Cup? Of course not. I don't believe it. But in a tournament where tiny details decide champions, every small advantage matters. Argentina prepared for low block football before everyone else. Trust me, one of the hardest tactical systems to break in football is called the low block. Many of you don't even know what is low block, but you are watching football and you understand everything, but you don't have enough tactical knowledge. A low block is when almost the entire team stays deep inside their own half, keeping very little space between defenders. Instead of attacking, they defend patiently, frustrate stronger teams, and wait for one counterattack or one mistake. It's not always exciting to watch, but it's incredibly effective. Many smaller nations use this style because they know they can't dominate possession against football giants. Instead, they force stronger teams to become impatient. Argentina learned this lesson the hard way. In the 2022 World Cup, Saudi Arabia shocked them with disciplined defending and clinical finishing. That defeat became a huge wake-up call. Since then, Argentina began playing friendly matches against teams that defend in smaller ways. People laughed when they played nations like Curacao. Many said Argentina were only choosing weak opponents, but maybe they weren't choosing teams based on rankings. Maybe they were choosing them because of their tactical style. Breaking down compact defenses requires patience, movement, creativity, and quick passing. Those are things you only improve through repetition. Repetition is the key here. And during this World Cup, we've already seen smaller nations frustrate stronger opponents by defending deep. Teams like Cape Verde, Iran, and others have shown how difficult low block football can be to break down. Argentina has been preparing for this style of football for years. That preparation could become one of their biggest weapons in this World Cup. Argentina avoided playing Spain before the World Cup. One of the most interesting decisions Argentina made was not playing Spain in the Finalissima. Fans around the world wanted to see the European champions face the world champions. It would have been one of the biggest matches in international football, but from a tactical perspective, maybe avoiding that game wasn't a bad idea. Football is often like chess. The less information your biggest rivals have about you, the better you are gonna perform. If Argentina had played Spain before the World Cup, Both teams would have spent months analyzing every tactical detail. Spain would have studied Argentina's pressing system, their build-up play, their defensive shape, their weaknesses. Argentina would have done exactly the same. But what if these two teams meet in the World Cup final? I mean, on paper there is no chance of these two nations play in semi-final, quarter-final, and any other knockout matches. They're gonna meet in final. So keeping your strongest tactical ideas hidden until the biggest match could actually be an advantage. Of course, we don't know the real reason why the Finalissima wasn't played. It could simply have been because of scheduling problems, or whatever the cause the Argentine Federation shows. It's intentional or not, Argentina and Spain enter this World Cup without giving each other a recent tactical blueprint. And sometimes the biggest advantage is making your opponent guess. Squad chemistry is already built. Many national teams are still rebuilding. I mean, like we've seen that Brazil is improving match by match. Still, we see their squad chemistry is not 100%. Some have new managers, others are introducing young players. Argentina isn't facing that problem. The core of their squad has played together for years. The players understand each other's movements almost instinctively. The coaching staff knows exactly what every player can and cannot do. That chemistry can be created during a 3-week training camp. It takes years. When pressure becomes unbearable in knockout football, trust between teammates becomes one of the biggest advantages a team can have. Argentina already has that. Argentina still have the hunger. Many champions become comfortable after winning the biggest trophy. Argentina hasn't. Even before World Cup, I thought it's going to be a lazy World Cup for Argentina. But, Argentina, instead of relaxing, they have continued playing with the same intensity and discipline. The players know that defending a World Cup is much more harder than winning one. Every opponent wants to beat the defending champions. The pressure can destroy some teams, but it can also motivate others. Argentina looks like a team that still has something to prove. They don't play like a satisfied champion. They play like a team chasing history once again.